Good evening, folks. How is it going out there? Man, we've had some day with this auction already.
Yeah.
All right. So how are you doing, Tiny?
I'm doing fairly well. How you doing today?
Doing all right. Yeah, we had quite a reveal during the preview this morning.
Yep. 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 That
And then one.
Seated Liberty.
Oh boy, yeah.
Yeah. SF Kim Rush is wondering about the Seated Liberty. There was a Seated Liberty that was up for auction, and it just so happened that there was a mysterious O mint mark appeared as we were looking at it on the camera.
Yeah.
And obviously have to take it off the auction because it's not what was.
It's defective. I mean, yeah, it was made in New Orleans. What happened to the San Francisco?
Right. It was supposed to be what, a Philadelphia? It was supposed to be a Philadelphia.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a Philly.
Yep, and turned out to be an O. And
it turned out to be a semi-key.
Yep, found it live, and it's actually going to get graded now.
Yep.
So
yeah, we are going to see what happens on that saga. All right. So, hey, we have 12 awesome folks in here so far. Please make sure to hit that thumbs up. Got to get the likey in there and show YouTube who's boss. Beyond that, I want to welcome you all to the auction. We have 11 awesome items now up for auction tonight. And to introduce, I have to my left, your right, the extraordinaire auctioneer, Mr. Tiny Numismatics.
Thank you, Mr. Kevin.
And way over that way, over in the chat, he's pinned at the top and he's going through the lines. It is the Bass Man.
Bass Man.
What you're gonna do when he's coming for you? All right. So the ones and twos that about this auction being in accordance to the YouTube, Google alphabet, or whoever else wants to stick their watermark on this kind of terms and services. You have to be 18 years of age or older and reside within the continental United States. Now, the reason for the continental United States is because of our shipping policy. What is it? Nothing. We don't have a shipping policy. No, we do have a shipping policy, and that shipping policy is nothing. $3.99. And it's gonna be something. If you guys are in Canada or if you're outside the continental 48, please feel free to drop me a line, and we will work on getting your items out to you. Also, there is our satisfaction guarantee. If you do receive a coin and you don't like it quite so much, it doesn't shine quite so bright, please feel free to reach out to me, and we can get that back. You can get that back to me, and once you do, it'll be a full refund. Now, with that, we have our rules of the auction, and with that, we have Tiny.
Thank you, sir. Good to see everybody except for Sea Griller Stacker. Don't know why he's in here. Anyway, good to see you guys. Good to see you, Sea Griller. He's trying to take my job again. Donald, New Mexico is bidding 0 on shipping. Sold. You guys know it. Same old. First thing I'm going to talk about is live chat, top chat. Make that top chat. Hit that arrow. Make it say live chat. You see each and every comment in live chat. You do not see them all in top chat. You could be bidding. You get outbid. You just lost the item you were really wanting. So make sure it's in live chat. Another reason, excuse me, you could miss out on the item you want is your lag. If you are on a laptop or desktop, right down here below me in the video, there is a white cog. That white cog is the settings. go to settings, go to playback speed, go down to the number 2, and it will speed up the live until it is live as possible. And then it'll kick back into normal viewing time. Same thing on a phone or a tablet. In the upper right hand corner, there's 3 dots. Those 3 dots are your settings. Then you will go to playback speed and drop it down to the number 2. And just like the first one, it'll speed up and kick right back into normal play speed. So there's no need to go out of the auction, come back in. There's no need to refresh and watch the ad or anything like that. You don't have to miss out on anything. Now, if you are out during a bidding session and you decide, that's it, that's my limit, that's all I want to spend on that coin, do me a favor, it's a huge favor. Type the word out in the chat. I see that. I know you're out. That way I know who's in, who's out. We can move it along a little quicker. We do this about 45 minutes to an hour each and every Wednesday, and people love it. So when you type out and you are out, why is the reason? Because there's no sniping here. No sniping. Once you bid, the count just starts over. So there's no need to wait till the final, going for the third and final time, and then bid. Does no good. All it does is just start the count all over, and it just drags it out a little bit more. There's other people coming in after us to do big stuff, and we like to get out of their way. We like to get in, get out, see you folks for an hour or so, let you folks get in here and chat it up. Chat it up in the chat. I can see the numbers in between the letters. You guys have fun. Have a good auction. I hope you get what you're looking for. And Mr. Kevin, I'm going to send it back to you for the spreadsheet information.
All right. So if you look at the top, very top of the live chat, you will see that there is a link linked there at the top of the screen. That link will take you to our auction items, which look something like this. And here you can see you have the lot number, you have the description, you got the listed opening bid, and you also have a spot here where you can keep an eye on what the winning bid was and who the winner is. Now, if you should ever need to get a hold of myself, Tiny, or Bass Man, down on the bottom of the spreadsheet is all of our contact information. So if you want to be added on to our weekly email blast where you get the link to this spreadsheet, feel free to reach out to us and we can get you added onto the list. And with that, I would say that we are just about ready to kick this thing off. And let me hit the
coin cam.
The coin cam.
Oh, get the goodies out of the way. Don't let them see the goodies yet. What are you doing? Here we go, folks. Look at that. Just look at it for a second, would you? I mean, just for a second. Appreciate that. And now I'm going to tell you about it. This is a 1958 Lincoln Wheat Cent NGC graded proof 67 red. Guess what? It's a $15 starting bid. Miss Amy Harrell's already said 17, looking for 18 for a 1958 Lincoln Wheat Cent NGC graded proof 67 red. Good to see Miss Amy, Mr. Dennis D, Donald in New Mexico, Compton, SF Kim Rush, good to see you. Coin Stuff I Like, good to see you, Mr. Palladino. Scott S, good to see you, buddy. Mr. Robert Pintoff. I made it. I made an offer. Did you reject me? The other me, I was extending up. That's one of those things, Mr. Pintoff, that's just got to go to the graders.
Yeah. Well, you guys were talking about somebody did a lookup on CoinFacts and was mentioning Larry Briggs. I actually know Larry Briggs, and I'm going to be seeing him at the coin show tomorrow. So I'm going to take this in and get his musings on what we have here.
Mr. Joe, good to see you, buddy. Comes in at 18. Now we're looking for 19.
Yeah, there's never a good way to show off a proof penny.
Miss Amy Harrell comes back at 21. Now we're looking for 22. Go to the man who wrote the book. That's right. Coin stuff I like. Name dropper, says the Griller Stacker. Oh, you want me to drop some names, Mr. Kevin? Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, John Cena, Dave Bautista, Triple H, Randy Orton. That's right. I know them all. Mr. Joe comes back at 22. Now we're looking for an easy 23.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for your bids and thank you for your consideration.
Miss Amy Harrell comes to 25, saying that's Amy's age. I guess at the 21. Kevin is big timing us. Yeah, he is. Tiny, did you drop those guys? No, the only one I ever wrestled was that you guys would probably know was Dave Bautista. Mr. Joe is out to Miss Amy Harrell. That leaves Miss Amy Harrell at $25 going once. We have Miss Amy Harrell at $25 looking for 26 or more going twice. We have Miss Amy Harrell $25 going for the third and final time. All yours, Amy. Silver Gator said it. Sold to Miss Amy Harrell's $25.
Congratulations, Ms. Amy.
Yo, fan. Good to see you, buddy. That's the year I was born, says Bandit Jones. Here we go, folks. Lot number 2. Nice little $50 right here. Really, really nice looking, nice condition. 1961 Franklin Silver $50 PCGS graded MS 64. $20 bill will get us going here, folks. For a 1961 Franklin Silver $50 PCGS graded MS 64. Mr. Joe pulls out the $20 bill. Mr. Dennis D says 20 and some fours. Now we're looking for 25. Silver Gator comes in at 25. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, gentlemen, very much. Appreciate all you fine folks in here. 22 fine folks. Please hit that thumbs up button for Mr. Kevin. Hey, there's only 11 items on the list. LOL. Yep. That O had to go bye-bye. It wasn't what was listed, so it has to leave. Miss Amy Harrell comes in at 27. Now we're looking for 28. Mr. Joe is out. That leaves Silver Gator, Dennis D, and Miss Amy in the hunt. Mr. Dennis D says 33. And the flash off his chrome dome is blinding.
Yeah, that glare will get you every time.
That is a really nice strike. The fields on that are awesome. For a 64,
Oh, yeah. What year is Bugs Bunny? Actually, Bugs
55.
Bunny happened. Well, the most common one is 55. However, what Bugs Bunny is caused by is a die clash from the other side hitting the obverse. And what you're actually seeing is the side of the bell here, which hits up across his mouth. And it makes it look like that buck tooth. There are a number of years that have that. 55 is just the one that's most famous.
Mr. Dennis D goes to 38. Now we're looking for 39. Accented no hair. I like it. Bugs is my hero. Bugs Bunny is the only non-animate object to be a United States Marine. Miss Amy Harrell says 41. Now we're looking for 42. Mr. Jack Gallman from Marion, North Carolina. Good to see you, buddy. We got Miss Amy Harrell setting at $41. We're looking for 42 or more. Silver Gator's out. Now we're looking at Mr. Dennis D and Miss Amy Harrell.
Oh, it's the wing on the eagle? All right.
Mr. Dennis D says 42. We got a little battle going here, folks.
Mm-hmm. Real slobberknocker going.
Miss Amy Harrell goes to 45. Now we're looking for 46 for this beautiful 1961 Franklin Silver $half PCGS graded MS 64. See Griller Stacker. Agging them on as always. Troublemaker, I tell you. Mr. Dennis D says 46. Now we're looking for 47. Miss Amy Harrell says, never mind that. We're going straight to the 50. Now we're looking for 51. See, Yo fan agrees with me.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Dennis D concedes to Miss Amy Harrell at $50. Going once.
Freaking awesome. Good to see you.
Good to see you, buddy. Miss Amy Harrell at $50. Looking for 51 or more. Going for the second time. We have Miss Amy Harrell $50 going for the third and final time. Sold, Miss Amy Harrell, $50. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Miss Amy.
Takes one to know one, Tiny. I know you are, but what am I? Here's another nice graded $half. This one just happens to be the first in the Kennedy $half line in a 1964 Kennedy silver $half NGC graded proof 67. $30 starting bid for a 1964 Kennedy silver $half NGC graded proof 67. Mr. Joe and Yoke Fan both come in at 30, but Mr. Joe got there first. Now we're looking for 31. Yoke Fan comes back at 32. Now we're looking for 33. Mr. Joe says 35. Now we're looking for 36. Yoke Fan doing the same to Mr. Joe as he done to him, kicking it up 2 to 37. Now we're looking for an easy 38 or more. Mr. Joe, see, I like how these gentlemen are bidding, going straight to the 40. Double 20s for Mr. Joe. Now we're looking for 41 or more. Says Yo Fan is out. No, Yo Fan says 41. Now we're looking for 42. Oh, that's good, Miss Amy. Mr. Joe says 42. Now we're looking for 43. I used to do the same thing, Mr. Gallman. Now I'm out, says Yoke Fan. That leaves Mr.
Actually,
Joe.
I was going to hit the pause button.
Pause. Hold it up. Hold it up. Here we go, folks. Deal time.
All right. Well, I don't only have one. I actually have two.
Nice. Both proof 67 1964 Kennedy $half graded by NGC. I have a feeling.
Gonna roll it back to $40. So Joe and Yote, please let me know if you're in at $40.
So, Yoke Fan, all you got to say is Ben. Yoke Fan's got a Ben at $40. Now we're waiting for Mr. Joe at $40, which I'd say Mr. Joe was in the lead at 42, so there's no reason I think he wouldn't wouldn't want it. He says, yes, I am. Those two
All
are
right.
gone.
And I know it's not picking it up very well, but these are a little frosty. So those are some nice halves.
Oh,
Talking about a nice half, here's another one.
oh, but you see, you're kind of partial to the walkers too. So.
Oh, of course.
But it is a
I love the ladies.
PCGS. It is a PCGS MS63 1944 Walking Liberty silver $half. Like I said, PCGS graded MS63. $50 starting bid for a 1944 Walking Liberty silver $half. PCGS graded MS63. Who will give me $50? Coin stuff I like will give me $50. Who will give me 51 or more?
28 fine folks in the chat right now. Please hit that thumbs up. We need to show YouTube who's boss.
Silver Gator tried to come in at 50, but Coin Stuff I Like got there first. Now we're looking for 51.
I just love the luster on Walking Liberty.
Naven 23, good to see you, buddy. I seen you in here earlier and was going to talk to you, but I forgot. Sorry, Mr. Naven. Good to see you, buddy. Oh, what I was going to tell Mr. Gallman. I used to get to work an hour early to work because I could not stand walking into work as soon as you needed to go to work. Like a lot of people do that. I never could do that. I always had to get to work early to like get in the groove, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It just seemed like it showed people, you know, oh, he's dedicated to his job. He actually wants to be here. So, yeah. But we've got Coin Stuff I Like at $50. Let's go ahead and start counting it down. Coin Stuff I Like at $50. Going once. We've got Coin Stuff I Like at $50. Looking for 51 or more. Going twice. 1944 Walking Liberty silver $half PCGS graded MS63 is going to Coin Stuff I Like at $50 for the third and final time. Sold to Coin Stuff I Like at $50. Congratulations, sir. Beautiful $half.
Congratulations. Very nice.
I was the first to arrive in my home office when I worked at home. That's hilarious.
Careful.
That's dedication right there. That's what that is. That's dedication. That's funny. I like that. I'm the first one to show up to work here. It's not as good as your home office, but it works. Just like that, folks, we're on lot number 5. This is a cool commemorative. This is a 2013 Philadelphia 5-star Generals commemorative proof silver dollar in original government packaging. $55 starting bid will get us going for a 2013 P 5-star Generals commemorative proof silver dollar in original government packaging. That is dollar, not $half, dollar. Got George Marshall and Dwight D. Eisenhower on it. In God We Trust, 2013 Liberty. Very nice depiction of them two gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Fort Leavenworth, United States of America, $1 e pluribus unum, U.S. Army Command and General Staff College. Very nice. Yes, this is a great coin in hand, fan.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep, we're saving the S's for later. Currency Systems, good to see you.
Nice. Hi, y'all just popped in to drop a like and say hi. Well, hello there. Good to see you. I like your like your icon there with the
Yes, sir.
sideways dollar sign. That's pretty cool. Much later says you have been poking at the griller. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. We pick because we love Sea Griller. That's what it is. Naven 23 sneaking in there and saying double nickel at the 55. Now we're looking for 56. The oil lamp on this is really cool. The first time Zoe seen it, she goes, "It's a genie lamp on a coin from the mint." And I was like, "No, that's an oil lamp, honey." She goes, "Yeah, like I said, a genie lamp." She knew what it was, but she was, just telling me, "No, it's a genie lamp." She goes, I prefer that it's a genie lamp." I was like, "Yeah, okay, it's a genie lamp." Alrighty, folks, we got Naven 23 at $55. Going once. We've got Mr. Naven 23 at $55. Going twice. Looking for 56 or more, folks. We have Naven 23 at $55 going for the third and final time. Sold to Mr. Naven 23 at $55.
Congratulations, Naven.
To love someone is to give the mic for the auction call. Well, I do love. See? Did you hear Miss Lala?
Yep.
She goes, "What's that? They want me to call the auction?" My wife's got one of the prettiest voices you'll ever hear on the telephone. Here we are. Here, folks. That right there is Don Everhart's signature, and it is on a 2020 American Silver Eagle NGC graded MS70. That's right, signed by Don Everhart. 2020 American Silver Eagle NGC graded MS70. Can't get no better than that, folks. Signed by Don Everhart. $65 will get us going, and Mr. Joe, as he always does, gets it out there before I even stop running my mouth. Now we're looking for 66. Dr. 55 Chevy's in the house, folks, bidding 70. Now we're looking for 71.
Good to see you, sir. Been a while.
I like it, yeah. Mr. Joe says 71. Now we're looking for 72. There's a reason the Walking Liberty is on the American Silver Eagle. It's iconic.
It's one of the most beautiful representations of liberty, but I'm biased, so.
Yeah. We've got 55 coming back at 72. We've got Mr. Joe coming back at 73. Now we're looking for 74 or more. 55 Chevy comes back at 75. Now we're looking for the Spirit of 76. Begging won't work with Tiny. Nope. He said, "My job." Best silver obverse ever. I agree with that. Mr. Joe shows me the Spirit. Now we're looking for 77. 55 Chevy goes ahead and gives me the 77. Now we're looking for 78. Mr. Joe says 78. Now we're looking for 79. Will we see a bid of 80? Apparently begging worked on Lala. I got something to say to you, Seagrass Stack. Ben Stacking, hello everyone. Good to see you, buddy. That Landing Eagle is awesome. Yes, it is. 55 Chevy gives me that 80. Now we're looking for 81. Mr. Joe says 81. Now we're looking for 82. Actually, little story is I told Miss Lala I'd never get married again. 6 months later, we were married.
Mm.
See what she done to me?
Mm-hmm. Make it go
Mr.
back in the
55.
promise.
Yes, she did. Mr. 55 Chevy comes back at 82. Now we're looking for 83. Mr. Joe says, never mind the 3 or the 4. We're going straight to 85. Trying to get out of here. Mr. Joe at $85. We're looking for 86 or more. Mr. Robert Pintoff sneaks in at 86. I like where Mr. Pintoff's coming from at 86. Now we're looking for 87. People are just now looking at what this coin's actually going for.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Robert Pintoff says 86, so now we're looking for 87, like I said. We have 55 Chevy, Mr. Joe. Mr. Joe comes back at 87. Now we're looking for 88. Mr. Robert Pintoff comes back at 88. Now we're looking for 89. I like how they got on the slab there where it says it has his signature, where he autographed it, personally autographed it. And then it also says U.S. Mint lead sculptor, retired Don Everhart. I like how it puts that out there in the American flag. That's really nice. Mr. Joe comes back at $90. Now we're looking for 91.
Thank you so much for your bids, everybody, and thank you for your consideration.
I
And
got
as always,
hands like a bundle of bananas. Ask Compton. He shook my hand. His hand disappeared.
I was gonna say I shook your hand too. Yeah, I saw the sausage.
Beautiful, beautiful design, and it's a 70. I mean, you can't get no better than that. I mean, period.
JJ, good to see you.
Good to see you, Mr. Jacobs. Good to see you. 36 fine folks. He says 34. I like it. 24 likes. Mr. Robert Pintoff is out. Leaves Mr. Joe at $90 and maybe 55 Chevy still in the hunt. Not for sure, but we're going to go ahead and test the waters and say Mr. Joe at $90 going once. We have Mr. Joe at $90 looking for 91 or more. See, there it is. 55 Chevy comes in with the 91. Now we're looking for 42. Oh, SF Kim Rush, I got news for you. Me and you ever meet, you're getting the big fat man hug. You haven't been hugged till you've been hugged by a big man. I'm telling you. Lost the chat, says 55. Well, we're glad to have you back, sir. Yeah, I'm like Miss Angel, Miss Coin Crew. I'm a hugger. I can't help it. Mr. Joe says 92. Now we're looking for 93.
Yeah, and if you haven't had squirrel hugs from Miss Coin Crew, you don't know what you're missing.
I'm missing out. But one day, if I have to go to their coin shop myself, I will meet those two in person. I have to. Cool, as long as it's not in prison. I only bump fists or elbow. I'll fist bump you. That's cool too. But I'm still going to hug you, whether you like it or not. He'll never come to meet me now. Victor, the wrestling bear, hugged me. I know about hugs. Yes, I wrestled a bear. Wasn't a very big bear either. And I thought, okay, I can take this bear. Because it was like 350 pounds. And I'm like, that's my size. No. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He swatted me in the back. And I was like, oh, couldn't breathe for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's definitely going to sting.
Mm-hmm. Mr. 55 Chevy is out. That leaves Mr. Joe at 92 going once. Copper Out Coins, good to see you, buddy. We got Mr. Joe at 92. We're looking for 93 or more. Going twice. We have Mr. Joe at $92 going for the third and final time. Sold to Mr. Joe at $92. Very nice coin, sir.
Congratulations.
Just like that, folks, we are on lot number 6. We're on lot lucky number 7. This is the first Morgan of the night. It just happens to be an 1887 Morgan silver dollar NGC graded. That's right, MS 64. $85 starting bid for an 1887 Morgan silver dollar NGC graded MS 64. Silver Gator sneaks in there already with the early bid of 86. Now we're looking for 87 for the 87. See, I've pointed this out before, but people that were bidding against the other people are usually the first ones to congratulate the victor. And I like that. That's very good sportsmanship. Shows a lot of character about this coin community. It really does.
As Ms. Ida says, it's the best of the best.
Yes, sir. Silver Gator at $86. We're looking for 87 or more. Beautiful wing tip definition. The breast feathers. The drumsticks. Oh, still nice and sharp. Denticles are beautiful. Look at that cheek. The fields are nice. Really, really nice 64.
Nice and clean, yeah.
Nice and clean. But we have $86 from Silver Gator. We're looking for 87 or more. Naven 23 is congratulating. Mr. Robert Pintoff is congratulating. Victor did not brush his teeth. Trust me on that one. I got it. But we've got Mr. Silver Gator at $86. Let's go ahead and test the waters here. Mr. Silver Gator at $86. Oh, Mr. Dennis D says 87. Now we're looking for 88.
Life of a reformed sniper.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least he didn't wait for third and final this time.
Yeah.
You're getting better, Mr. D. Getting better. Well, it hurts. Tiny loves his denticles. I do. I think that's one of the coolest things they put on the older coinage. I really do. I mean, it's not just a plain rim.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It feeds the reed. And I didn't mean to rhyme, but it feeds the reed around the edges of it. It makes the coin look more three-dimensional than what it actually is on the rim. It looks good. I like it.
Well, that plus it acts as a security feature. That back then, especially, silver was king. So they'd shave off parts of coins and not think anything of it. Putting the denticles on made it apparent that coin was monkeyed with.
Yep. Best man, I don't talk about my denticles in public. But we've got Mr. Dennis D at $87. We're looking for 88 or more to keep it going. If not, we're going to start counting it down. All righty. Mr. Naven 23 says 88. Now we're looking for 89. I don't know what that was.
Caporal, suddenly I want to turn my head and cough.
And again.
Yeah.
Mr. Dennis D comes back at 90. Now we're looking for 91. Just to remind you folks, this is lot lucky number 7, 1887. Morgan Silver Dollar NGC graded MS 64. Mr. Naven 23 comes back at 91. Now we're looking for 92. The look of a Morgan is just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obverse and reverse, there's so much going on.
I mean, it's distinctive. There's nothing quite like it. And
right.
in all honesty, it's I don't want to say the standard bearer, but it's almost what you think of when you think of collecting classic American coins.
It's one of, if not the most collected American coin made. Ever made.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Dennis D comes back at 92. Now we're looking for 93. I just want one of them. 93 says. Now we're looking for 94. Classic design on that eagle. I like it a lot. I got lost looking at the eagle there for a minute.
No,
Mr. Dennis D says he's out to Mr. Naven 23 at 93. Going once. Mr. Naven 23 at 93. Looking for 94 or more. Going twice. I didn't mean to rhyme twice there in one sentence, but it happened. We have Mr. Naven 23 at $93 going for the third and final time. Can't leave out Dave and his gone to Mr. Naven 23 at 93.
Congratulations, Naven. All right. Next up to bat.
Check this one out, folks. Passing past the last Morgan, maybe you'll catch on to this one. This one is an 1881. Oh, that's right, New Orleans. Morgan Silver Dollar, brilliant, uncirculated, raw condition. We're looking for a $90 starting bid for this one for an 1881. Oh, Morgan Silver Dollar, brilliant, uncirculated, raw condition. Looking for a $90 starting bid. Said this earlier on the live stream. During the preview, I have a sneaking suspicion that there will be a PL on the grading of this coin. Just saying. I'm not 100% certain, but that's awful shiny for just a straight grade. That's awful shiny.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Naven says 90. Now we're looking for 91. There's that.
There's that O. See, that one you don't need to have 10 times magnification in order to see. You can see that one from space.
Mm-hmm.
But New Orleans, they're famous for soft strikes, very mushy breast feathers, and, well, the details tend to come out very mushy. Right. This one, you can see that the breast, all the feathers are there. The wings are not soft at all. It's just a very good strike on both sides of this coin.
Yeah, well, I think we were in agreement earlier on the preview show. This was a fresh set of dies that struck this coin. This had to have been Mr. Robert Pentoff Comes in at 93. Now we're looking for 94 or more. That's right, Sea Griller. That's no soft strike for sure. I mean, look at that hair detail, how deep that hair looks.
I mean, even the temple hair.
Yeah.
That's normally the first thing to go. Right in the middle of the coin. Normally, all that detail gets washed away. It hardly ever gets on there.
Naven 23 said 94. Sea Griller said 95. Robert Pintoff come back at 100. Naven 23 tried to come back at 100, but Mr. Robert Pintoff got there first. Now we're looking for 105 because after 100, we go by $5 increments. Who will give me 105? Like
31 fine folks in here. If you haven't done so already, hit that thumbs up. We have to show YouTube who's boss. Sorry, Tiny. Go ahead.
Oh, you're all right. Sea Griller Stacker says he's out. Mr. Dennis D likes spicy wings. I do too. Bone in and bone out. I like them both. Mr. Naven says 105. Now we're looking for 110. Darth Stacker. Hiya. Coins making sense. Good to see you at the coin show. Good to see you.
How are you doing, Darth Stacker? Hope everything is well.
I wonder who decided not to spin that Morgan. Yes.
Oh, yeah. It makes you wonder.
We have Mr. Naven 23 at 105. We're looking for 110. I'm okay. Still dealing with the liver can. Oh, no.
You're still in my prayers, man.
Send it to me at 115, says Mr. Pintoff. So I'm saying Mr. Robert Pintoff saying 115. We're looking for 120 or more to keep it going.
Unfortunately, Darth Stacker, I did not recognize you. I do apologize.
We had Naven at 105. We had Mr. Pintoff kicking it up to 115. Now we're looking for 120. What time did this show start? LOL. Hello, everyone. Teacher 1388. Good to see you, buddy. All righty. We have Mr. Robert Pintoff at $115. Going once. We have Mr. Robert Pintoff, $115, looking for 120 or more, going twice. Mr. Naven 23 says he is, in fact, out. That's because we have Mr. Robert Pintoff getting it sent to him at $115 for the third and final time, and we are sold to Mr. Robert Pintoff at $115.
Congratulations, Robert.
Congratulations, buddy. It's a beautiful, beautiful Morgan.
I think this one's going to be another brawl.
This one here, folks. Here we go. You ready for this? This is... Oh, Daddy Pa is already bidding $100 on the 1804 draped bust half cent plain 4 stemless, very fine raw condition. Daddy Pa's already started off at 100, so we're looking for 105 for an 1804 draped bust half cent plain 4 stemless, very fine raw condition. Sea Griller Stacker kicks it up to 125. Naven 23 says 130. Now we're looking for 135.
All right. And let's see if Mikey wants to cooperate.
Washington State Jacks fan, good to see you. Says 150. Now we're looking for 155. Naven
I mean,
23
look,
is out. Thank you. Daddy Pa says 155. Now we're looking for 160.
I mean, look, she can see. She's smiling.
Yep. Look at the hair detail. You could see the split in the cleavage. I'm not trying to be funny or whatever.
Nope.
It's the fact. I mean, that's usually one of the first things to go. Washington State Jags fan went to 160. C. Griller kicked it up to 175. Washington State comes back at 180. Daddy Pa's out. Now we're looking for 185.
And normally you sacrifice one side for the other. On this coin,
Not
it
today.
is strong. Robert Pintoff, I see it, and I will add it to the. If you wanted to go to CACG, or do you want it to go to PCGS and then to CAC?
Ronald Smith, good to see you. I'm not putting that out there. Sorry, Silver Gator. I had to hide that one. It was funny, though.
CACG, you got it.
We've got Washington State Jags fan at $180. We're looking for $185 or more. The hair detail is what gets me. I mean, usually she looks like she's wearing a swimmer's cap, but not on this coin.
I'm going to be honest. I'm in love with the smile.
Yeah.
I never see the smile. Sometimes you see a little bit of the eye. Sometimes you see an ear hole. But no, just seeing that smile, that's pretty. It's so pretty.
Here we go. Washington State Jags fan at $180. Going once. We have Washington State Jags fan at $180. Going twice. Looking for 185 or more, folks. We have Mr. Washington State Jags fan at $180 going for the third and final time. Sold to Washington State Jags fan at $180. The buy of the night. Right there it is, folks. She looks like she's plastered.
Oh, hey, if I was,
out of it,
you know what? If I was 220 years old, I don't know.
If you weren't on something, you would be.
I'd be
yeah.
I'd be pickled. All right. Let's head back to the coin cam.
Lot number 10, folks. Here we go. 2023 S. That's right. San Francisco. United States Mint silver proof set in original government packaging. Now, this is the type 1 packaging you're looking at, but it also includes the type 2 flat box.
Mm-hmm. I just don't have that in front of me.
So you will get the first box that was released, and you will get the second box that was released. $130 starting bid for a 2023 S United States Mint silver proof set in Type 1 original government packaging, including provided Type 2 flat box. Looking for $130 starting bid. Miss Amy Harrell says $130. Now we're looking for $135.
Let's see if we can get all this into frame.
All 5 American women's quarters are silver. The half is silver. The dime is silver.
And remember, since 2019, it's 3 nines fine.
Yep.
Not just 90%.
Gotta go. Just wanted to drop in and say hello. Good to see you, buddy. Hope
Dust Stacker.
things turn around for you, my friend.
Yeah, man. Glad to see you. Hope to see you in the streams again.
As a lot of the folks in here know that your condition hits really close to home.
Mm-hmm.
Really close to home. Appreciate you for stopping by, buddy.
Yes, sir. No, thank you.
Alrighty, folks. Looks like Miss Amy Harrell is going to take it at $130. Going once. We have Miss Amy Harrell at $130, looking for $135 or more. Going twice. We have Miss Amy Harrell at $130, going for the third and final time. Sold to Miss Amy Harrell at $130. You're going to be happy with that set, Miss Amy. You get the Type 1 and Type 2 boxes and all that beautiful silver.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have that box with him right now, Miss Amy.
Yeah. The box is over in my inventory, over in the other room. So, and if you want, after the we're done with the last item here, I'll hop up and go get that.
Oh, that'd be really nice of you. Here we go, folks. I know a lot of you have been waiting for this one this evening, and I'm going to just pause for a second and look at the beauty that is an 1890 CC. That's right, Carson City. Morgan silver dollar, good to very good, raw condition. $130 starting bid for an 1890 CC Morgan silver dollar, good to very good, raw condition. We're looking for $130 starting bid. Let's get it. C Griller Stacker says 130. Now we're looking for 135. Where, Compton? Carson City. Yep. There just happens to be a Carson City resident in here somewhere.
This is the ever elusive double Charlotte.
I want that so bad.
And yes, Compton, this is the only CC that I currently have. But I am heading to a show tomorrow, so.
That was the next question. We got C Griller Stacker at $130. We're looking for $135 or more. 1890 CC Morgan silver dollar, good to very good, raw condition. I have one CC, and that's in similar grade. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this is in a nice collectible grade. I mean, you can still see a lot of the detail. I mean, yeah, the wing detail is about half gone. A lot of the high points are missing, but you know what? You can still make stuff out. It's still got a very solid rim on it.
But the price point is perfect for the condition. Absolutely perfect.
Because once you hit anything much better than this, you're hitting a $300 coin.
Yep. But we have C Griller Stacker at $130 all by his lonesome. Going once to C Griller Stacker at $130. We have C Griller Stacker at $130, looking for $135 or more. Going twice. So want to be in, but I'm out. I knew you were somewhere, Mr. Palladino. We have C Griller Stacker at $130, bidding on something other than an S, going for the third and final time. Sold to C Griller Stacker at $130. I know if I didn't get that out quick, it never would have came out.
I was going to say, yeah.
That's a nice buy right there, C Griller Stacker. Congratulations, my brother.
Yes,
very, very nice. Send it to Compton.
Holy
shit.
Oh my God. I swear. This community is going to give me a heart attack one day.
Compton is getting the CC he's been looking for the last 5 years since I've known him.
Oh my God.
C Griller Stacker. C Griller Stacker. Class act, my friend. Class act.
Yes.
Compton, He does not kid like that. He would not do that to somebody. If he says send it to Compton, it's getting sent to Compton.
Oh my God. Yes, it is getting sent to Compton. Wow.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
And with that, we have an auction.
That's amazing.
And you know
Love
what?
this coin community.
As you guys had just heard me say, I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab those flat boxes. So, Tiny, take it away.
I got you. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, says Compton. Hey, Compton, I know you had a CC at one time for a very short amount of time because it was so slick and you could barely see the CC. This one, you can see everything. This one is very nice. Never seen anything like that, Ben Stacking. Ben Stacking, stick around, buddy. Stick around. C. Griller Stacker is a very generous man. Very, very generous. He bought a coin for my little girl that, it was the 2.5 ounce Army medal, $350, and told her to keep it. There was another coin that I was going to sell that he actually started a fundraiser right in the middle of the auction and said, I've got $50 on it. Who else wants to go in with me so she can keep it? And so she got to keep that coin, and they raised $700. I mean, Seagull Stacker's an amazing guy. Absolutely.
Ms. Amy, this is the flat box.
Here, let me make you large there, Mr. Kevin.
All right. Here's the flat box. You can clearly see the difference between the Type 1 and the Type 2. That picture of Bessie Coleman. This was sent separately by the Mint after, actually, I didn't receive these until February. So, but no, you have both the Type 1 and the Type 2 box. And if anybody is needing the Type 2 boxes from that, as you can see here on the camera,
Oh, wow.
I do have plaid women quarter, silver women quarter, and also the full U.S. proof set.
Oh, wow.
So if anybody's looking for them, hit me up. I can help anybody out.
1 cc 20 cent 1875. Whoa.
We've had those before.
Yep.
Yep, that is a cool coin. It is scarce. Anything other than a 75S on a 20-cent piece is very, very scarce. And yeah, it's been a few months since I've had one, and yeah, I need to get those back in.
But, have a good night, 55 Chevy. Good to see you, buddy.
But I digress. You know what time of the night it is.
Mr. Kevin just grabbed his paper. He's got his pencil, or his pen, I should say. This is the point of the auction where I go to you folks in the chat and ask you, is there something you're looking for? Is there something you can't find? Is there something that you would just rather someone find for you? Mr. Kevin has a lot of connections in the coin world. He's a dealer, folks. He's a coin dealer. He sets up at shows. He helps set up at shows. He helps run shows. He is the man that can go out and find the coins for you. See, Griller Stacker is looking for an 1857 O seated Liberty quarter.
Imagine that.
Imagine that.
I could show you one. For those of you
Another
that
great
didn't,
grip of coins.
yeah. If you guys didn't catch what happened this morning, we were doing the preview, and We made quite a discovery when we got around to that 57 quarter.
We had an 1857 Philadelphia seated Liberty quarter that just happened to turn out to be an 1857 O seated Liberty quarter in phenomenal condition. As you'll see here, I'm going to go ahead and make you large again, Mr. Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
See, you can't hardly see it until you really look at it. And then there it is.
Yeah,
that
it
O.
is. It is
A very
faint.
light strike.
It is faint as all get out. But it is most definitely there. And actually, you know what? Let's put under Mikey.
$1904 repunched date Liberty in a headdress scent. Whoa.
There
it is. The big O. And seeing since it wasn't what was advertised on the auction, it must come off. And it just so happens that it's going to be sent off for grading. Because as Mr. Palladino, or as you can see him now, Coin Stuff I Like, let us know, there's not that many in graded condition that's very good. Full Liberty on the shield. Drapery is nice. Hair detail. Look at that smile. She looks like a jack-o'-lantern. It looks like a jack-o'-lantern smile there.
Yeah. And it's got a lot of good detail in here. I was giving it a very fine, a strong, very fine.
That's going to grade well.
Honestly, I'm only hoping for a details grade. I doubt if it's going to straight grade, but just the look of it overall, it looks great.
Oh, sorry about that.
Don't do that. You got it.
No, don't. Hands are off the buttons. Hands are off the buttons.
Hand check.
Got to go. Good night, everyone. Wave to Zoe. Zoe Strong. Absolutely. Thank you, Seagriller Stacker. I'm going to thank you for Compton, since Compton's a... Never mind. Thank you for doing that for our good brother Compton. That's amazing of you, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the sheet changed. Yes, sir. Washington State Jags fan. Yep.
Well, it took a $60 coin to a $160 coin. So
right. And Mr. Kevin knows. If there's something on the sheet, it's on the sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we have found coins that were $80 to $100 coins, and as we're looking at them on the auction or on the preview with talking with Tiny earlier in the day, we do a preview. We find something on a preview or during the auction itself, it stays if it's within reason. So I don't think anybody can blame Mr. Kevin for taking that coin off. I sure don't, and I don't. I like, straightforward, head forward, face down, butt up, and dig. I like keeping things plain and simple. Don't blame the man one bit.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody else could fault him for that either.
We try to bring quality here, and things need to be as advertised. So
Yep. That's the main thing. Not at all, says Yo Fan. So, if anybody else is looking for anything, put it in the chat now. If not, we're going to head on out. Not at all. Wasn't sure if I'm mistaken when I looked at it a bit ago. Nope, that's the reason it changed, sir.
Yep.
But you guys have a good evening. Kevin, I will take your offer for the women's quarters?
From our discussion on Monday, Joe and Jack Gallman both approached me about women's quarters.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And I sent you guys information today, right after the 11 o'clock show. So it looks like Joe got his message. And Jack Allman, we will let me know how you are on it, and we will get that all set out to you.
Omaha Horde Coins, says Yo Fan.
I remember that. I'm keeping my eyes open. I see Bullion Coin Horde every so often. I don't see Omaha near as much.
Coin Stuff I Like, says Mr. Kevin, I don't have an NGC membership. I have a coin that I wanted to get graded by NGC, struck through grease. Could you submit for me?
Yes, I could. Just you need to get it over to me sometime before August. Thing is, I do not like sending stuff to the grading services through the mail. So what I do is I go to the ANA show or Central, like this week I'm going to Central States. And I go to these larger shows where the grading companies are there, so I can hand it to them in person. And instead of going through the certified mail and taking 3 weeks to get there on the slow boat from China, and still costing $50 a piece. So, yeah, I prefer just handing it to them, and it's like, okay, here, it's now in your care.
That's the best way to do it, in my opinion. He says he'll contact you by email.
Yes, sir.
Compton's going to find Sea Griller Stacker's email. Sea Griller Stacker left, but I'm sure Friday you could ask him on the show. Little plug, Talking with Tiny, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 a.m. on my channel, Tiny Numismatics. I love each and every one of you, and I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy. And you guys don't forget to check that pocket change, because you never did know. What in the world? You never know what you got in your pocket until you look. Thank you for letting me do what I do, Mr. Kevin.
You're welcome, man. Tiny, I can't do this without you. You keep it on the track, and hey, oh man, I have no idea how we went over, but you know what? I don't care. It's all good. Robert Pintoff, yep. Say goodnight, Gracie. Good night, Gracie. Bass Man, thank you so much for keeping an eye on the chat. You do a great job as always. Thank you to all of you for coming on out here today. We can't do it without you. We do it for you. But for now, I'm Kevin with Coins Making Sense, your spot for the dissemination of information to the numismatic nation. Thank you very much for joining us, everybody, and hope you have yourselves a good night. And if you're going, I will